Hi, Christine here, Empowered Women in Business. So I help women in small business working from home get more clients. And we do that by getting clear on who it is that you serve and the problem that you solve and the pathway to get there. So today I want to talk about mindset. And yes, I'm out walking in the local area talking about mindset. You see, I want to use what I know. I want to use the practices that I've implemented to help you. So if you're a woman in small business, and this is for you, if you're a woman who's struggling to get more clients and you don't really know why, then this is for you. Maybe you've set up a business because you have a passion, you have a driving passion, you have a desire to help others. And you've gone out and put that passion into your business, but it's not bringing you the income. It's not making you feel as valued as you know that you truly are. Some of what I see, and this might or might not be you, but what I see is a lot of women set up their business, have a passion, absolutely help people, but we do it in between everything else we're doing. We do it in between looking after the kids. We do it in between making time for us. We do it in between looking after our house. And that's all okay. But it takes mindset. It's not just about the doing. It takes a mindset to believe that what you have is valuable. But mostly what I see is about identity. Who do you think you are? Do you think you're just someone helping others? Or do you have the mindset that I have a business and I have this driving desire? I have a business and I'm helping other people. You see, we need to be in the identity of a business that helps people, not of a mum who's just helping. We need to have a business mindset, and we need to have the identity that that's what we're about. And from my experience, and I hope you're listening, because I want this to help you. I want you to get the kind of what I've had. And when I decided that I wanted to change where I wanted to change from being in forensic science to working in sales. I had a commitment, a deep, deep commitment. Not just in the actions that I took, but I had a commitment to that's what I wanted to change to. When I thought that I wanted to sail. Now I'm a full-time carer. My daughter requires 24/7 care. When I wanted to sail, the first thing that I thought is, that's not possible. I can't do that. I'm a carer. I had to change my identity to this is something that I can do. And I had this commitment. This is what I do every Wednesday. This is what I pull out all stops to do. And I had this commitment. I had this commitment to change my identity from someone that couldn't really do it, to be a sailor, to be somebody that gets on that boat every Wednesday. And what happened was I was able, now I can go down to the club any Wednesday, any time, and get a sail. But before I took that action, before I actually stepped into that identity to make it happen, that this is going to happen, that this is totally possible in here, I wasn't really stepping into that identity. I wasn't really being that person who could get a sail, who could get on the boat every week. So I had this commitment in here. So I'm not saying give up your caring for your children, give up your caring, looking after your house, give up spending time for yourself. But make a focus that this is what's going to happen and step into that identity. So when I changed my identity from someone that worked in forensic science, testing drugs and blood alcohol, to I'm going to be a salesperson, it took a lot of effort for sure. But I was committed to that's what's going to happen, that I'm going to go from a lab person to a salesperson. And you know what? There were parts of that identity of being a salesperson that I wanted, because when I worked in the lab, I had lab coats, sneakers, jeans, dowdy clothes, but I wanted that identity of that person in sales. I wanted that feminine identity. I wanted to be that woman that goes in and sells things. I wanted to be able to wear nice clothes. I wanted that identity. And if you think that changing identity, you go, but I'm this person, how can I be that person? I used to think that when my mindset coach first talked about changing my identity, changing your identity, I couldn't get my head around it. How can I change who I am if I'm this person to be that person? But if you think about it, we change our identities all the time. We change from being a daughter. We change from being a daughter to maybe a girlfriend, or a daughter and a student, a daughter and a student and a girlfriend. So we change our identities to achieve the things that we want. So I had to change my identity from being a 24/7 carer to being elected to government. That was a step. I tell you what, that was a step. I changed my identity from being stay-at-home carer to making decisions for $1 billion organization. And I had to step into that identity. When I was at home with Imogen, I was that carer making decisions for my small multi-million-dollar organization, which is my home, which is looking after Imogen, because she's a multi-million-dollar project, right? Over her 24 years. And then I had to step into the identity of being a counselor. So I had to, at home, be a carer, and then I would have to change my clothes and then step into a different identity of being a counsellor, somebody that makes decisions for the whole municipality. So, as tough as that was, looking back, I realised it was about stepping into that identity where people call me Counsellor Stowe, where people have respect for that title. So, for you, if you're watching this, and I hope this lands with you, that yes, you can still be mother, you can still be looking after the home, you can still be that person that takes time for yourself, that spends it with your children. But it's important to find that identity that says, yes, I can make this business work, and have that total commitment that this is the time, this is my time, every week or every day or every month. I take this time and I do this thing that steps into that identity of who you want to be. Because I know so many of you have a gift, and it's not landing. It's not landing because I'd love to do this. I have a passion to help people. But it's not landing. And it's because you didn't believe it in here. You haven't stepped into that identity. So if you're listening to this today, I hope this helps you. I hope it helps you think about how you can step into that identity. And if you'd like to know more, if you'd like to see if I can help you get more clients, then drop me a comment or click the Calendly link and let's catch up. Let's see if it's your identity, or let's see if it's something that you can tweak. Something you can tweak in what you're doing now that'll change the game for you. So I'm Christine, Empowered Women in Business, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.